Stocks close higher ahead of another earnings parade. Stocks ended higher Monday as Wall Street kicked off a big week of earnings and as expectations for aggressive policy easing from the Federal Reserve waned. The S&P 500 gained 0.03% as the tech sector outperformed. The Nasdaq advanced. Boeing shares fell after Fitch downgraded its outlook on the airplane maker to negative. Tech shares rose. More than a quarter of the S&P 500 reports earnings this week, including so-called FAANG names Facebook, Google's parent Alphabet, and Amazon, along with blue chips like McDonald's and Boeing. Facebook earnings have been good so far. Companies are beating. So far, more than 15% of the S&P 500 has posted quarterly results. Of those companies, given that companies tend to outperform expectations, we said that Q2 would actually show positive earnings growth of 1.0%. Nothing to write home. Stocks struggled last week, posting their biggest weekly decline since May as investors digested the first batch of corporate earnings reports and signals on potential Fed policy moves. Comments from New York Fed President John Williams initially led investors to price in a greater possibility of the central bank cutting rates by 50 basis points. In a speech on Thursday, however, the New York Fed later tried to walk back Williams' remarks, stating this was an academic speech on 20 years of research. It was not about, according to the CME Group's FedWatch tool, market expectations for a 25 basis point rate cut later this month are at 75.5%. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump, who has been critical of the Fed's decision to hike 4 times last year, suggested on Monday the Fed should cut deeper at its upcoming meeting July 30-31.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I keep fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.